Hey everybody, Max Kevin here. It's a little cutie podcast. It's not too long. Oh, you guys watching baseball? Huh? You watching America's sport? Oh, what? Oh, you a soccer fan? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was America. We don't play soccer in America, okay? We call it soccer, alright? We have real football. Anyway, yeah, I want to talk about when I was in America. When I was in America, the last 2 days I was there, I watched 2 baseball games, Angels versus Dodgers. Angels versus Dodgers. Of course, I've always been an Angels fan. My whole life. I was a little kid. When I was a little kid, I was part of this, the Big Brothers program, and because Dad wasn't around, and the one time they're like, take us to the stadium there, it's like, oh, you get to meet a baseball player. And I was like, wow. It's like, you get to meet Gary Gaetti. And I remember I was like 5 years old or something. I was like, who the fuck is Gary Gaetti? I don't know who that is. Anyway, well, we had to buy some balls. We had to bring some balls for him to sign, which I don't really understand. Like, I feel like now, if you go meet a baseball player and they sign some balls, they'll just give you like the official MLB balls, But for whatever reason, they told us we had to go buy some balls to have them sign there, So anyway, we went to Target, and I remember I bought a softball because I'm like a 5-year-old kid. I wasn't really into baseball yet, and I thought, I was like, well, this one's bigger, bigger is better, right? So I bought it anyway. He signed it. That was nice of him. I don't know what happened to that ball. I probably went in the trash can eventually. I held on to it for a little while, but I still remember Gary Gaetti. I wonder what he's doing right now. He's probably sitting on the beach drinking a mimosa. I don't know. Anywho, yeah, then of course, the Angels kind of sucked all through the 90s, Then of course they won the World Series right out of high school. Oh, that was great. Tim Salmon hit a home run. And then they kind of sucked the last 10 years, Anyway, so we're going to see the Angels-Dodgers there. Angels-Dodgers, the Freeway Series. It's called the Freeway Series because you have to drive on the freeway to get there. And there's a lot of traffic, especially in the LA side. When you get to the Orange County side, it's not so bad because there's like 8 lanes. But the LA side, they only have 3 lanes because LA is a dumpster and it's run by idiots. And they don't know how to build highways. Yeah, so anyway, so like that day, the day we're going there, like before we go see the game, my lady friend, she wants to go see Dodger Stadium, and she wants to go see Venice Beach, because like over here in Japan, like they had like some special on TV about how like Venice Beach is a cool place to be, So we drive over to Venice Beach, which took like 90 minutes from my brother's house. We get there, and we go to the parking. The parking's $9, right? So and there's like a parking attendant, and I give him $10, and he just gives me a ticket, and he's like, thanks. I'm like, well, what? I gave you a 10. Do I get my? It's only $9. Where's my dollar? And he's like, oh yeah. It's like, oh, you forgot, huh? Oh, you're not trying to scam everybody. You're not trying to scam every car out of $1 there, huh? Trying to make a little money. Oh, what? They don't pay you a living wage? You parking attendant? What are you, high on drugs? Anyway, so we park and we walk around Venice Beach, and it's like a dumpster. There's a bunch of homeless people on drugs. My lady friend's like, this isn't what it was like on TV. And I'm like, nope. I could have told you, it's a dumpster here. It's a bunch of homeless people on drugs near the beach. Anyway, there's Muscle Beach. That's where Arnold Schwarzenegger used to work out. They're also selling mushrooms. There was multiple stores selling mushrooms. I didn't realize that was legal. I'm pretty sure it's illegal. I don't know. I haven't been back in America, but if you want to buy mushrooms, you can buy them in Venice Beach. Anyway, then we drove to Dodger Stadium from Venice Beach, and that took an hour. We were literally going 8 miles an hour. It's literally 8 miles, and it took us an hour, and we were literally going 8 miles an hour. And this was on a Monday afternoon. This is like Monday at 2 p.m. It took an hour to drive 8 miles in LA. Oh, what a great city! Anyway, so we get to the Dodger Stadium there. Like you get off the freeway. We took the 10 to the 110. The 110 freeway. You get off. It's like the exit Dodger Stadium this way. And I'm following the Google Maps there, And like as soon as you get off the freeway, it's like a one lane. It's like a one lane road through a residential neighborhood that goes to Dodger Stadium. It's like, is this how they designed this stadium? You get off the freeway, it's a one lane through a residential area. Like how does 60,000 people go to this state? Like the traffic's already terrible. This is apparently there's only like two ways to get to this stadium. Like this is. Who designed this stadium? One lane. Anyway, I don't want to criticize the urban planning there, but if you got the Dodgers who are super popular there, and you got one lane through a residential area leading up to the stadium. Come on, dude. There's got to be a better way, Anyway, so we get to the stadium there, and the ChatGPT there says it's they offer a little. Well, not the ChatGPT. I found this website that says you can. From the store, the Dodgers store there, you can get a view of the stadium there. So like we're gonna go look at this. We're gonna look at the jerseys, and go check out the stadium. So we go into the store there, and it's just full of Japanese people running around. They're running around like, oh my god, look at this Otani stuff, and I'm like the only guy wearing red in there. I think that kind of pissed off the people that work there. So anyway, I'm looking around. I'm like, where is this supposed to be? Where are we? And I see the door. There's like a door leading outside to where the stadium is. So I'm like, oh, hey, we can probably go out there. So I go out the door, and as soon as I exit, this manager lady's like, no exit. No. And I go around there. I'm like, oh, can we, I saw online that there's a place we can view this. Is that here? Or is that? She's like, no, you got to take a tour. It's $45, and they're sold out today. You got to come back tomorrow. I'm like, oh, well, we're only here today. Is there no? I mean, it says on this website right here that you can view the stadium. And it's like, no, that's closed. We don't do that anymore, because now there's a bunch of Japanese people here now that will pay $45. It used to be free, but now Otani's on the team, and all these Japanese people here come here, so we can pay them. We can make them pay $45. Thanks for coming. So we drove all that way just to see this shop, and you can't even see the stadium. If you ever been to Dodger Stadium, it's like on top of this hill. It's like imagine like a volcano. You ever see a volcano where like the center of the volcano is like indented, It goes down at the top there, So like the stadium's like in a hole in the top of the mountain. So like you're going uphill, but then you can only see like the top of the stadium. You can't see anything. So we're like, oh well, this sucks, So then we drove back down to Anaheim, which took another 90 minutes. So basically we were driving for like 4 hours that day. We drove for 4 hours that day. That was great. That was fun. Anyway, we got to the Angels game. Angels Stadium. There's 3 separate entrances, each with 4 lanes. So total 12 lanes. Much better than the 2 lanes that Dodger Stadium has. Anyway, we watched that game, and of course it's Angels Dodgers. So this game the tickets are $50. I was looking at the tickets for the game the day before. Those tickets were $5 because no one wants to see the Dodgers versus the Orioles. No one gives it. Or I'm sorry, the Angels versus the Orioles. The Angels versus the Orioles. Like no one gives a shit about that. So those are $5. But at Dodger Stadium, the tickets are like $120, right? So if you're a Dodgers fan, you could see the Angels play the Dodgers for $50, and there's much better parking. So of course the stadium's full of Dodgers. It's like 70% Dodgers fans, And the guy sitting next to me is a Dodgers fan. I'm surrounded by Dodgers fans sitting there, And every time Otani comes up, I just yell, "Uragiri mono," which means traitor, because he's a traitor. He betrayed us. He betrayed the Angels because the owner sucks, and he doesn't support the farm system, so all the players suck, and the coaches suck, so the whole team sucks. So he went to the Dodgers and won the World Series his first year, and he's a traitor. Anyway, anytime he was up, I was just yelling, "Uragiri mono," and it was great because none of the Dodgers fans around me could understand because they're all dumb Americans, They don't speak Japanese like me, I'm all smart and shit. And anyway, it was a blowout, dude. I was so happy. It was at one point the Angels were up 7-0. Zach Neto hit 2 home runs. He's hot. Yeah, this guy next to me, every time Mike Trout came up, he was like, "Get him a walker. He's too old. He should retire." Which is, he is kind of old for a baseball player. He does have lots of injuries. But hey, come on, man, that's Mike Trout, dude. That's my boy. That's my boy, Mike Trout. Anyway, Mike Trout had 2 hits every time. Every time that guy's like, "Get him a walker," Mike Trout would just get a base hit, and I was like, "Yeah, 7-0, bro. Have fun in the traffic back home, Dodgers fans." Yeah, they were leaving. They were leaving like the 8th inning, 9th inning. They're all leaving because, it takes them 4 hours just to get back home in LA because the traffic's so terrible. It's like, later, Dodgers fans. Enjoy the traffic back home. Too bad you don't live down here in Orange County where we don't treat our streets like dumpsters and have homeless people everywhere, and we don't sell mushrooms at our beaches. Anyway, so that was great. Oh, I was so happy. Okay, then the second game there. The second game, I'm sitting next to a bunch of Angels fans there. That was great, That was great. The stadium was still like 70% Dodgers fans, but I was sitting next to Angels fans there. And that second game, that's got to be probably the best game, one of the most entertaining best games I've ever watched. Live. Because it was just back and forth. The Dodgers would score, the Angels would score, Dodgers would score, Angels would score. There was like 5-5 there. And at one point, there's like 2 guys on. There's 2 guys on, nobody out. Ohtani's up. And I'm just thinking like, oh, God, no, the Dodgers are going to win this one to come back. And Ohtani hits a line drive. Second baseman just grabs it out of the air. He tags second, and he throws it to first. He tags him. It's a triple play. Ohtani hit into a triple play. Oh! Good thing you're a traitor. You went to the Dodgers because the Angels suck, and the Dodgers kind of manipulate the salary cap so they can pay a bunch of good players. But you're just hitting a triple play. You're hitting a triple play, you traitor. Anyway, and then okay. What was I gonna say there? Okay, yeah. So it's tied 5-5 right there. And then it's the 9th inning, top of the 9th inning. Ohtani's up again. He hits a home run. So all the Dodgers fans are like, yeah, we did it. We won. It's 6-5. Oh, Angels suck. Woo, yeah. And I'm just like, oh, goddamn Ohtani, you traitor. You hit a home run to take the lead in the 9th inning. You son of a bitch. And then the Angels, They do like a cute little bunt, and then a couple guys walk. They get a couple hits, and I can't remember exactly what happened, but they end up tying it up. 9th inning, so it's going to extra. We're going to extra innings, boys. It's time for extra innings. All right, and then it's the bottom of the 10th inning, right? The Dodgers didn't score in the top of the 10th inning, so now it's bottom of the 10th inning. And up comes Joe Adell. And he got ejected from the game before because he complained about the pitch clock there. That the ump told him he was a pitch clock violation. He was like, "No, I wasn't," and then he complained about it. So the ump's like, "You're out of here." So Joe Adell's pissed. It's the bottom of the 10th inning. Joe Adell's pissed because he just got kicked out of the game before. And he hits a little hopper to third base. It bounces over the third baseman's glove there. And the guy on third just runs and scores. And the Angels win the game. 7-6. I felt so good. The second Angels won, but no one was thinking they'd win, They won both games. And I'm just like, yes. Have a fun drive home, Dodgers fans. Enjoy the 4-hour drive home to your crappy stadium that just only got 2 lanes. You got to pay $45 just to see the inside of the stadium. That was great. That was awesome. And then, of course, then I took then I flew back here to Japan. But the next game, the third game, Ohtani was pitching, and the Angels ended up winning that one. They swept them. They swept the Dodgers, and both times the Angels played the Dodgers this year, they swept them. Yeah, that was so great. The first game when I was leaving the stadium, there was just this drunk, fat Angels fans saying, 5-0, 5-0. I wanted to yell, "Enjoy the traffic," but I didn't. I didn't want to start a fight. Those Angels Dodgers fans, they don't have any decorum. There actually was a fight. I don't know if you guys saw that on the internet. There, some Dodgers fan just like kicked an Angels fan dude in the head. Yeah. What is wrong with these Dodgers fans, dude? Bunch of savages in that town. Anywho, that was great. That was a great time. It's a great time to be an Angels fan. Of course, after the Angels swept the Dodgers twice this year, they go on to lose the next series to the A's, who kind of have like the worst record, one of the worst records. And anyway, they lost a bunch of other games after that, and it doesn't look like they're even going to have a winning record this year. I don't know why. They can sweep the Dodgers twice, but they can't beat any other teams that suck. Guess that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes to be an Angels fan. That's the way it goes. Anyway, thanks for listening. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow.